I go to the gym and play basketball. You know, I'm happy that I got my children. You know, my children live with me now. I'm happy that, we're able to go play basketball, we're able to go swimming. You know, we're just doing family things every day. You know, traveling them around with the kids. They want to go to Miami. Daddy, we want to go to Miami. We want to go to Miami. So I want to take the kids to Miami and just spend time at my house. Spend time at my house in Miami. Sit down and just grow closer to my loved ones.
How are you feeling after such a long day?
I feel good after. Even like the layoff with Marquez, I wasn't impressed because I didn't get the knockout. But you got to realize he was a fighter that was active. I was a fighter that was off for 2 years, and of course he has a lot of experience. In the sport of boxing, so he knows how to survive. Like I said before, Floyd Mayweather, like Ricky Hatton came to fight, and if a fighter comes to fight and not survive, he will get knocked out by Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd, in your fight against Mosley, he hit you one time basically, and then basically he never hit you again after that. Do you think people quite understand yet just how good you are defensively when you want to be?
A lot of times people say Floyd is not an exciting fighter, but you must realize I didn't just wake up overnight and just say, you know what, I'm averaging 1.5 million homes at $70 a pop. Things like that don't just happen. It takes time. I earned it. I gave the sport 15 years, I earned it. All I ask for is my just due. And when it's all said and done, as long as my family is happy, I can live with that. Well, Ortiz got to realize this. Like I told him today in the face-off, it's totally different at this level. It's totally different at this level because you see how this press conference was today? Normally when Ortiz fight, this is how many people is at the fight. Now you're going into an arena. Now you're going into an arena where it's 15,000 fans, and when you're in the back of that dressing room, you can hear it erupting. You go to and it all started with Floyd Mayweather. It all started with Floyd Mayweather. I'm the first one to start when you come to the press conference. That's a ton of fans, and then it moved on. No different from how the UFC piggyback off 24/7, and they got their little show. What's the show?
Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, and then you got, I guess, the little show. I never seen it, but it's a show called, you tell me now, called 360. Everything piggyback off a show that I was a part of being the creator, and that I started. Now, if I go on 24/7 and I'm laid back and just relax, you guys gonna be like, you know what, this is boring. Like everybody else is 24/7. When I'm not on 24/7, it's boring. You're like, I don't want to watch this. But then when I go on 24/7, they say, okay, now this is exciting. I give you something to watch, but then y'all say, well, then y'all go right and say, I don't know, but I hear through the grapevine because my children are of age. Like I told the media yesterday when I was in New York City. The same way I respect you guys, I never said anything bad about nobody. I never used bad language towards the media. All I ask is just respect my family. That's all I ask. And that's not asking much as a man. Just respect my family. If you don't have nothing good to say, I'm not saying you got to kiss my ass. If you write a story, tell the truth. Say Floyd was the first one to beat all these fighters, and then another fighter followed behind him after he already beat him, and then he beat him. That's all you have to say. Just tell the truth. But it's so crazy that I'm in this country, America. I represent the red, white, and blue. I represent the red, white, and blue. And in this country, everybody say, okay, they say, oh, Barry Bonds cheating because he gained so much weight. And once again, I'm not saying Pacquiao's cheating. I'm not saying that. But it's okay for him to gain that much weight. Y'all say, you know what? He's not doing nothing.